What's up guys, and welcome back to the Corolla build. This is going to be our last video on the Corolla, so if you don't remember, it was wrecked and we bought it from a salvage auction at Copart. We already painted and changed out the fender, the bumper, and the headlight. So in this video, we're going to give it a little tune-up, change the spark plugs, air filter, we're going to change the cabin air filter, and then install last few trim pieces, and then get some floor mats, and then get this Corolla listed for sale. So we're going to start off with the spark plugs, since we figure a lot of people is going to want to see how that's done and not care about the rest of this. But we hope all of you stay to the end and leave a like and comment and subscribe to us. Alright, so let's get started with the plugs. This car has 107,000 miles, so they are past due. And Toyota recommends you change the plugs in the Corolla every 60,000 miles. And they also recommend changing the coil packs every 100,000 miles, but we didn't buy those. Alright, so we're going to start by removing the coil pack. It takes one 10mm bolt. And then we're going to pinch on this clip and make sure not to pull on the wire because it will break it. Might need to take this out the way. And then we got these spark plugs from Denso. This is what Toyota recommends. Now we're going to pull the wire off. And then you just wiggle on this to get it off. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and remove all the coil packs first, and then remove the spark plugs one at a time, so that way all of them not open for trash to get in. To remove the spark plugs, you're going to need a 14mm spark plug socket that has a rubber insert in it. And that's the only way you can get it out of this hole without it falling out. And then we're going to have all this linked in the description along with the spark plugs from Denso. So like I said earlier, we're going to do one at a time. That way they're not all open to the cylinder, so sand and dirt can't get in. And then once we take this one out, we're going to put the new spark plug in. And then do the same for the other three. See how you need that rubber insert? That way it'll hold it in place. Alright, so these already come pre-gapped, so you won't have to worry about that. All you have to do is put it on here, and then put it in there, but make sure you don't drop it or anything, or it'll mess up the gap. See how I got it in here? It doesn't fall out. That's what you need. So now I'm just going to put it in here straight. And then turn it. And you want to turn it by hand first, so you make sure you're not cross-threading it. Alright, so Toyota recommends that you tighten it to about 12 foot-pounds, but if you don't have a torque wrench, get it finger tight and then use a ratchet to go about a quarter turn, and then that's good. A quarter turn, no more than that. Alright, we got all the spark plugs out. They look good. They all look the same. You just want to make sure one's not different, because then you'll have some other issue going on. But now we're going to put the coil packs on and then get started with the next job. Alright, putting the coil pack on is really easy. All you do is put it back in, put the bolt back on, connect the wire. It's really simple. Put your bolt. Make sure you hear the click. Alright, next step is we're going to change the cabin air filter. We took the old one out already because it was disgusting and had rat poop, dirt, and it stunk. And we've been using this ozone machine to get rid of the smoke smell and get it fresh in there. I highly recommend this if you ever flip cars or detail cars. We'll have that link in the description. So let's get this installed. We're also going to put some of this AC duct cleaner for our vents. Helps neutralize the odors. We really like this stuff. Most cabin air filters in cars are very easy to get to. It's right on the passenger side glove box. Just pull this down, squeeze this, take this thing off, and it should come right down. Then have this cover, take that cover off. Very simple. And then just put the new one in. And it has this arrow for airflow. Where is it at? Right here. Pointing up. So it actually goes this way with the writing up facing you. Fits in like that, and then put the cover back on. Clip that. Perfect. Alright guys, it's actually 2 days later. Our Amazon order was a little delayed, but we have everything now to finish it up. We have the door trim piece, and we have the windshield trim piece. But that is really simple. It should take seconds to install. And we also have the air filter, so we'll get that installed too. But first, what we really needed was some all-weather floor mats for the Corolla. This is the Kataza brand from Amazon. They had great reviews and way cheaper than the big name brand company. And we will have the link in the description below. And they have floor mats for all types of cars and trucks. Oh yeah, this looks like some high quality stuff. And this one looks like it's for the trunk. I didn't even know we were getting one, so that's good. Because typically it just comes with the front and the back. It's for the back seat. And this one's for the driver because it has these cutouts in it. So now we can go get these installed and get all these trim pieces installed. All right, we're gonna start off with the floor mats since that's what I'm most excited about. And you can tell it hasn't had floor mats because of how ripped up the carpet is. But these floor mats are gonna make it look 10 times better. As you can tell, the driver's side fits really well. And you can tell it's not a one size fits all. It's designed to fit the exact model car that you have. So the front two floor mats fit really good. Now onto the back. And these are definitely making the car look much better with these shiny floor mats. Fits perfectly. Perfect. And that ozone machine worked really well. Can't smell the smoke smell anymore. I'm just going to give it one more detail right before we sell it. That way the car can be 100% and looking good. Now we're going to put the trunk floor mat in. And actually the trunk's the only floor mat that we had, but we're just going to put this one on top. Alright, I really like how they fit, very high quality. If you want to get you a pair, make sure you go check our link in the description to get yourself one for your vehicle. Alright, let's put the trim pieces on. Hopefully they fit. The 2018 was an odd year for the Corolla. We checked on eBay for a used trim piece, but they didn't have any, only for the other years, so we had to buy a new on Amazon. So let's get this installed. So make sure you line these up into the holes. Easy. I think that's it. Perfect, fits perfectly. Alright, so now we're going to install the windshield trim piece. They come in pairs, so that's why there's two, so we're going to have an extra one. All you do is slide this under the windshield, and then should just snap in. Just like that. Okay, so now the air filter, we went with a cheap Fram, and I wouldn't use this in my personal vehicle, but I couldn't beat the price. And to open this, you just take off these two silver clips, lift this up, and you don't have too much room to work with since this is connected to that. Just take your old air filter out. Y'all dirty. But first, it's always best to vacuum out the bottom of the air filter box because there's no reason to let all the dirt and sand blow right back into the new air filter. People complain about Fram, but it looks better than this one, whatever brand this is. Just put that one in. Alright, I got the air filter in. It was a lot tighter than the other one, but I just noticed the battery got some corrosion. So we're going to get that cleaned up because I can't sell this car next week with the corroded battery. Alright, so it really doesn't look that bad, but I'm just going to take this cable off just to clean it up. Alright, I got the battery all cleaned up. It looks much better. Now I feel much better about selling it. I'm going to put this engine cover on. Looks good. So I'm going to give the car a full detail tomorrow and get it listed on Marketplace. And this one came out really nice. So if you don't remember how it looked, make sure you check out our other videos that we made on it. And I really hope you enjoyed this build. I know it wasn't the most exciting, but these cars definitely bring in the most profit to help us keep building new vehicles. But check out all our builds. It's hard to believe that we're at 13 already. And when we first started, we barely knew anything about this stuff. But we appreciate all the comments we get from you, whether it's tips and tricks, positive comments, or reminding me to wear my safety gear. We thank you so much, so make sure you subscribe to our channel, stay along for our future builds, and we'll see you in the next one.